Hi everyone, this is a review of our Easter Sunday trip to Quex Park. This is not an ad, not gifted, it's all been paid for. I want to do an honest review on our day out. So you can see what Quex Park is like, what their events are like, and how it is for children with additional needs. Freddie, did you enjoy your Easter trail at Quex Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your favourite bit?
Going on the zip line.
Going on the zip line. That wasn't even part of the trail, that's just at the park. So watch till the end, guys, because it takes you through the whole park. The first half of the video is the Easter trail, the second half is the rest of the park. Bye! Join me and Freddie on an Easter trail on Easter Sunday at Quex Park. We came with my bestie and her little boy. We booked the tickets weeks ago and I actually completely forgot about it. Now they do a number of events here throughout the year. We've been twice at Christmas on the Elf Express, once for the Halloween trail and now for the Easter one. So it must be good if we keep coming back, especially with Freddie. So this is at Quex Park in Birchington in Kent. Tickets for the Easter trail came to £28 for me and Fred. That was on Easter Sunday, so was peak time as well. That included entrance to the park and the Easter trail itself. Bog standard entrance to Quex Park costs between £2 and £7 for an adult and between £7 and £19 for kids. It changes depending on when you visit. Obviously peak times are the higher prices. Of course, because I was filming, the bunnies picked on me as their grown-up helper. And I had to bounce like a bunny to make the magic key appear. You have to choose a time slot when you book the events here, and you need to arrive 15 minutes before your allocated time slot. We booked 10:15, so arrived at 10. You sign in at the booth when you arrive and are given wristbands. Staff will ask for these before they let you through to the trail. The trails do last a long time. You walk all through the woods, have a tractor trailer ride and walk through the other side of the woods. The trail is beautifully decorated. Clearly lots of effort has gone into it. Each one we've come to has been as good as the last. An actor escorts you round, stopping at various sections where other actors join them and parts of the story are played out. It's fairly interactive. They get the kids joining in with different activities. For this Easter trail they had to sort vegetables. There was a hook and duck where they had to collect 3 different colour ducks, space hoppers, a beehive sorting game. They each had a list and had to find the 3 items that were part of the story on the way round, and there was the actual egg hunt. They each got coloured baskets and had to find 4 different coloured eggs around the trail. Halfway round, the tractor and trailer picked our group up and drove us around the perimeter of the park. The kids had to look out for carrots tied to trees and shout "carrot" when they spotted them. Then we went into the big wooden teepee where the Easter bunny was waiting. Freddie had a photo with the bunny and then chose an Easter egg. On the way out of the teepee there was a potting station where they potted some seeds. Don't ask me what they were because I have no idea. I had to put the pot down to help Freddie on the zip line and I accidentally on purpose left it there. There's also this big stage area in the woods and at each event they put a mini show on and get the kids up dancing. They're given sweets at various points around the trail too. So all in all, for park entrance and a very good Easter trail that lasted 1 hour and 15 minutes, £28 for the both of us was well worth it and very reasonable. The only negative I'd give is that they do cram so many people into each time slot. The experience would be so much better if they reduce maximum numbers, but they are a business and need to make money. Now I've explained the Easter trail and how events at Quex work, sit back and watch the rest of the clips from the Easter trail. If you want to know more about the park, skip forward to 11.5 minutes and then we'll take you through the rest of the park and what else they have to offer. Welcome back. Now we've finished the Easter trail, we'll take you through what the rest of Quex Park has to offer. So Quex is an adventure farm park. This means there's animals. So they have pigs, chickens, goats, sheep, rabbits and Highland cows. There's a big undercover sand pit, a number of slides and swings, giant bouncing pillows, a climbing frame, a zip line and toddler's village. There's also a fairground swing, bouncing bungees and electric mini vehicles, but these are an extra cost and pay as you go. There's plenty of picnic tables and a small shop cafe serving hot drinks, milkshakes and ice creams. At the front of the grounds is a big barbecue area where they cook the German sausages, and there are some toilets on site. The toilets aren't great, but they are aware of this and are renovating and making new toilet areas. And the other thing we found was when we were feeding the goats, we couldn't find anywhere to wash our hands near the animals and we had to go all the way back to the toilets, which when you have young children or children with additional needs, it's difficult for them not to put their hands near their mouth in the time it takes for you to get from the animals to the toilets. But other than that, it is a nice park and there's plenty to do for the kids. That's the end of our review. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys, if you've been. What were your thoughts on Quex Park? Please don't forget to like and subscribe to see the next one. Thanks.